What's a little further back now? Yeah, that's Connecticut.
Maybe it'll glass and mosquitoes.
We're gonna get the mosquitoes out while we're sitting here and leave sound up. I'm a little surprised how much this train is hauling through here. Probably gonna be here for like freaking 20 minutes. Oh, we're done.
Go.
This is the LeConte pin. I'm gonna get out and see if I hear it.
All right, let me just.
Oh, that's the RV guy from yesterday. He was telling us about the owls. Morning again. With the owl now. Not a lot. We did have a Connecticut warbler along McDavitt earlier.
A Connecticut warbler along McDavitt. They had one this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard one there. We
Heard
also
it, didn't see it.
Yeah, we didn't see it. And we also had a LeConte and Lincoln's along McDavitt as well.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Good
good
luck.
luck. Good luck.
Take care. That actually, is that cold? That might just be gravel.
Damn, like aside from Nashville though, it's so dead. Yeah. So we're back at one of the spots where we were yesterday, where we were looking for Connecticut and black-backed woodpecker. It's been a decent morning of birding. It has been really windy though, and it's been quiet. We did get a Connecticut. We heard a LeConte. Well, we heard the Connecticut too. All this is pretty much heard only, and we heard Lincoln Sparrow too. We looked all around for great grays, all down all different roads. Spent hours looking for one and didn't find that. We also got purple finch. That's another one for our trip list. So still getting new birds for the trip list, so that's good. But it has been a little slow and kind of quiet and windy. That's kind of what's been going on.
Yeah, I mean, like at the Yellow Rail spot last night, nothing else was singing. It was pretty much dead, and it was pretty much dead this whole morning. Well, not dead, like we've had good stuff, but the second we got out there at 5 a.m., like I definitely expected to hear more singing.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely quieter than I was expecting it to be. But I think some of that's, the weather has not been great on this trip. We've ran into some problems with storms.
We've been kind of messed up on that end.
We've ran into some problems with storms, and I think, now there's some wind, unfortunately. Tripping sparrow. Basically sounds like house sparrow. We made it to the hotel.
No way! No, are you playing with this song? That's some good stuff.
That's going in the video.
Why?
That's good quality. It's real life.
No, it's not. You asked me to do.
That's not true. So, oh God.
You started by going down the.
right here.
Good job. That is nice.
So we've been driving home and we stopped at our hotel for the night, and we thought that we were staying in Indiana, and it turns out we're actually in Michigan right now. We're on the border of Indiana and Michigan, but we're right over the Michigan border, so we gotta get some Michigan birds tomorrow.
I've never been in Michigan, so that'll be color in a
You're in
state.
Michigan right
Wait,
now.
No, I do have Michigan bird. Wait, do I? Shit, hang on, let me check. I don't have Michigan bird.
We gotta cut that out. They did.
It just feels so.
You just so anyway, we're in Michigan and we didn't realize. That's probably so stupid, but it's funny because as we were walking into the hotel, I saw a sign that said the Great Lakes State,
Yeah, we were
and it
both
was
stupid. We didn't
and it was a
realize
map of Michigan, and I'm like, hang on a second,
How did,
and then
how
I
did I totally pass over that too?
and then I went and looked at the location on my maps, and it shows we're in Michigan. I feel like I can't even post it because I feel like I sound so stupid, but we're right on the border. And we just drove until it was, late, and we figured we should stop driving and go to bed since we've been getting like 3 hours of sleep a night, which is, evident by what's going on right now. And we just drove off the highway and went to the hotel, and turns out we're in Michigan. But that's another state added to our trip report list.
We have to get Whooping Crane in Michigan.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're in Michigan right
We
now.
have to get Greater Blackback Gull.
We'll see. There's a
Because I think I like to predict that when I called it out in my sleep.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a whole lot of birds that Josie's called out on her sleep on this trip.
apparently.
There has been. So yeah, we'll see if we can actually get any of those. We're gonna be listening our asses off for Michigan birds tomorrow morning. It's too funny because I saw that sign and I'm like, that's Michigan.
It's like not turning on.
Give me a second. Freaking thing's broke. Piece of shit. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go talk to them. I'm gonna freeze my butt off.
So we started off the morning by cruising all around Zaxton Bog, trying to track down a great gray owl. It was very, very buggy, much buggier than we were expecting because it wasn't buggy last night, but this morning it was very buggy. There were mosquitoes all over the place. The car got filled with mosquitoes. Somehow we eventually got them all out. Not quite sure how that happened, but somehow we did. As we were driving around, we were able to come across a Connecticut warbler, which was one of our targets. Unfortunately, we did not see it. Obviously, being that we didn't see it, did not have any opportunities for good photos, which I'm kind of disappointed about because that was a goal, but we still heard it. We heard a LeConte sparrow, which was a lifer for Josie. Once again, we didn't see that, but I was glad that we were at least able to get that. It was kind of a slow morning. We got blackbirdie and warblers, golden crown kinglets, like those breeders, but otherwise, it was pretty slow. I think these storms have really kind of messed with some of the birding between the tornadoes and the big storms out in North Dakota, and then over here this morning it was still just very windy, and I think the wind was keeping stuff down. And as far as great grays go, I think it's probably kind of late in the season. And then once we were out of Minnesota, we decided to make a quick stop right over the border in Wisconsin for Eurasian tree sparrows, which was a lifer for Josie, and it was actually at the exact same spot where I got my lifer Eurasian tree sparrow back in January on the way home from Minnesota. So that was really cool, and they were in the exact same tree too, which was awesome. We got two. Josie got some photos of them, and I got some recordings, but that was a nice way to top it off. And then we've just kind of been driving for the rest of the day, and we're working on making our way back home. We're probably going to do a little bit of birding somewhere tomorrow. Gonna have to see where that is. And we also ran into a guy who apparently watches my YouTube videos. His name was Curtis, and he also had a YouTube channel. His YouTube channel was Ovenbirder98. Okay, so we got Josie's first Michigan birds on the wire. Some nice starlings, and then
Lovely.
we got some nice robins down there. Michigan. Cross back over into Michigan. Shit, the mosquito's not dead yet. somewhere along this road too. Figured even though this spot was a gamble, it was worth a shot.
Yep, and we did.
And we did, and I feel like we pretty thoroughly looked through the fields, and I feel like if it was there, I feel like we would have gotten it.
Yeah.
And we did pick up some new trip birds and Michigan birds. Oh, we just made it back in Indiana. Now made it, we're in Pennsylvania. Last leg of the trip. We stopped in Michigan for whooping crane, looked all around, unfortunately did not find that. But now we're making a stop in western Pennsylvania to look for some Henslow sparrows. It's just crazy, you know, you can see all the mountains and everything. And it's crazy the amount of habitat and areas that we've been on in this trip, from like the prairies in Montana and North Dakota to, you know, the boreal in Minnesota, and now in the mountains of Pennsylvania. Somebody's at our house.
I hear that. Well, Dad better get on that. Okay, there's a guy behind
keep
us,
going.
so-
Oh, the one's like right
follow.
here.
That one is right here. Do you want him?
Where? I see him.
Oh, yes! There!
Disgusting. The windows
see if we-
down.
oh.
Feel what it feels like. You're gonna get wet.
Oh, yeah, it keeps going. That's the Henslows. It's muddy out here.
You want your boots?
I'm committed.
It's way back there.
Yeah, it is. At least we got to see it.
Yeah.
This whole friggin' trip.
6 minutes ago.
Oh.
NWS confirms tornado touchdown between Northampton County, PA and Belvedere, New Jersey. 33 minutes ago.
Oh
One
my
tornado
God.
confirmed in New Jersey, another touchdown along New Jersey-Pennsylvania border 53 minutes ago.
Are you kidding?
No way!
No f***ing way! I'm gonna lose it!
So we've been dodging tornadoes this whole trip. So we're in Pennsylvania, we got the Henslow sparrows, and then we decided to take one last birding stop after the Henslow sparrows because there's a neotropic cormorant in Pennsylvania, and that'd be a lifer for me. So we're gonna go for that. And we see these weather alerts on our phone, and there's a freaking tornado in Jersey and Pennsylvania, like on the border there. We can't escape the tornadoes. This trip is like the outrun the tornadoes trip.
Some of these articles, man.
I'm guessing they were little tornadoes though, not like a house that's getting blown off.
One mentioned one touchdown in the Pennsylvania-New Jersey border, and one said it was actually in New Jersey. So I'm gonna check if those were the same or different. Trees, including one that fell in a man's truck. Oh my gosh. Exact details regarding these tornadoes' track rating are still being determined.
The name of this series is going to be the Outrun the Tornadoes trip. It's like, how many birds can we get and not get sucked in by a tornado? That's going to be it's a challenge.
In so many tornado areas, guys.
When do you have them in freaking Pennsylvania?
The second we leave and come back, we get
We're
a
like,
tornado.
we're bringing them with us.
There's no,
Are.
there's like, well, it's that whole storm, it's that whole storm system.
We're
I can't believe it. This
No, but what are the chances that we go on this trip and there happens to be this huge weather system that sweeps across like the entire Midwest and goes to Jersey?
takes our whole entire
Like it
route.
takes our whole entire
It's
route.
not
We had the tornadoes in Montana and North Dakota.
Then we had one in Minnesota.
Then we had the one in Minnesota. Then we had all the wind. Then we had all the wind in Minnesota.
South Dakota
That-
one.
No, that we already talked about that. But then we had all the wind in Minnesota. I don't think any of these tornadoes that touched down in Jersey or Pennsylvania were anything like super serious. I think it was probably like high winds, trees went down, not like houses.
It's just like,
spinning.
what are the chances?
yeah.
Just like, you gotta be kidding me. Whoa, God.
Very careful.
You almost fall down. So where's the hell are these dead trees? Oh, I think this is a dead tree, but I don't see shit there. That looks like the tree from the pictures.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I don't see shit there.
Which one are you referring to?
What?
Which one are you referring to?
What was it in that frame of view?
Oh, wait. Come on, little guy. Pick your, oh yeah, this is it. Pick
That's
your
what I
head up
thought.
again.
What?
I'm telling him to pick his head up again.
So out there we got the cormorant flock.
He's giving me shitty looks. I wish he would pick his head up. Oh, did I get that in the video?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, so check the swallows.
Oh, we still need ruffling.
That's a rougher,
Oh, no way.
I think. Wait, yeah, that's a rougher.
Oh,
Cool.
sweet. That was the last swallow we needed. We even got violet green.
Yeah, cool.
Wait, so we got
Sweeped.
like
You got a swallow sweep.
wait, I mean, I guess we didn't get cave, but yeah, we didn't get cave, but aside from cave, we got every swallow that is found in North America. There we go. Lifer neotropic cormorant. It's that smaller one with the long tail. Neotropic cormorant in Pennsylvania. Wasn't too far out of the way, so we figured we'd stop and hit on the way home. See if we can pick up any new birds for our trip list too, since, you know, trip has been in the Midwest and now we're in the East. We got yellow-billed cuckoo and northern rough-winged swallow, so those are nice ones to add. And Josie was trying to track down a Carolina wren over here, but I don't think they're cooperating too much. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Carolina wren. Chickadee. What chickadee is here? I think this is Carolina.
Okay, this is couch habitat.
All right, we've made it back. All right, so a week later, we've made it back to my house in New Jersey. It has definitely been a very eventful trip. Lots of good birds, lots of interesting weather, and honestly, a really fun trip.